yung mga literature na pwede gamitin sa lesson. So, I listed some literature and sample lesson plan. First, the picture books. Picture books are books in which the pictures are as important as the text or only consist of pictures which, when put together, tell the story. So, sa pamamagitan ng picture, alam naman na natin na pag may picture, mas mauunawaan ng mga children ang kwento. And nakakatulong din sa kanilang visual literacy. So, example is The Way I Feel by Janan Kain. So, ang nilalaman nito is different emotions. So, it is important for learners para matukoy at may pakayag nila yung mga nararamdaman nila. So, pwede siyang gamitin sa lesson gaya ng ginawa dito sa lesson plan. Ginamit niya yung The Way I Feel para ma-develop ng mga student niya yung mga yung emotional intelligence nila. Next is nursery rhymes and songs. A short rhyme for children that often tells a story. So, yung rhymes and lyrics, nakaka-boost siya ng engagement ng mga children, which it can help them more cooperative, and also it can teach them the phonological awareness by repeating words. Gaya din dito sa lesson plan, ginamit niya yung Twinkle Twinkle Little Star na nursery rhyme. Yung teacher, nagtanong siya sa mga student kung ano yung mga magkaka-rhyme. And sabi ng student, star and R, tas yung high and sky. So, next is fairy tale. It's a genre of magical story usually originating in folklore. Fairy tales are a type of folktale, kung saan ito yung mga traditional stories na nagpasa orally through generations within a culture, often featuring magical elements and fantastic creatures. While folktales encompass a broader category of stories from a particular people, which may or may not include magic. Example is The Hare and the Tortoise. So, ginamit ng teacher sa lesson plan yung The Hare and the Tortoise. Ginamit niya to para ma-encourage yung mga student, para ma-encourage niya yung mga bata na makinig. Like every part is nag-stop siya and nag-a-ask siya ng question para masigurado na naiintindihan nila yung kwento or natututo sila. Next naman is wordless picture. Are told entirely through their illustration. They are books without words or sometimes just a few words. So sharing wordless books with a child provides an opportunity for literacy. Dito, madedevelop ng mga learners ang kanilang imagination kasi they are creating their own story at their own words. And pwede itong gamitin sa mga lesson plan. Example, ito yung Good Dog Card. So, ginamit ng teacher para ma-develop nila yung critical thinking. Example dito, sinabi ng example, ginawa ng teacher dito is, pinapakita niya yung isang page, then nagtatawag siya ng isang student para i-describe yung picture into 1 to 2 sentences. Next and last, interactive children's books are a subset of children's books that require participation and interaction by the reader. So interactive children's books are more than just stories. They are tools for learning, exploration, and engagement. So pwede din siya magamit sa lesson plan. Example yung Dear 2 na ginamit dito sa lesson plan. Ang ginawa ng teacher is pinaupo niya sa carpet yung mga students. Then, nagtanong siya na, example yung tanong niya is, how many animals do we have in the story and can you tell me some animals? Then, nagpalagay ng, example dito is yung dice. Yung dice is yung, nakalagay doon is yung mga different animals. And ito show ng student yon. And kung ano yung nasa top, sasabihin ng student kung ano yung animals na yon. And hindi lang dice yung ginamit nila dito. May picture of plates and sun color din. So in conclusion, each type of children's book offers unique benefits for early childhood education by carefully selecting and integrating these books into lesson plans. Teacher can effectively enhance children's literacy skills, emotional intelligence, imagination, and critical thinking abilities. The key is to choose books that align with the specific learning objectives and to create interactive and engaging activities that bring the stories to life.